Hi, first grade families. Just talking about this week, we are starting a new story, and you can find it right here in this book if your first grader wants to look at it each day when they're at home. And for Wednesday, it's called Animal Teams. So it's more of a science story with facts we are learning about. It's an informational text, but the boys and girls are going to love it. So we brought in some other information about animal teams, how animals can be totally different but help each other and be a team. So that's going to be our science and our reading this week, and tie in some writing with it also. And in our writing, let's just go on. We have some little March prompts each day. If you click on any of these boxes, you can see the whole week. You can see the pictures of what to look for on Wednesday. OG, we're going to keep on going. We've been working on the skills, our silent E still, our soft C and soft G. Now we're moving into ING, ANG, ONG, and then on Friday, the onk and unk, O-N-K, U-N-K. So we're building on these skills that we've learned all year. Remember, I know Wednesday is our e-learning day, but please make sure your first grader does the OG lesson on Wednesday. I know you may think that just skipping one day won't hurt anything, but it really does, because if you add up all those skip days that they've not done OG at home, that's a lot of missed learning. So doing OG is very important, even on Wednesdays, and to keep them in that routine. Hopefully you have a routine on Wednesdays, and you can knock out those lessons real quick and move on with your day. So also for Fluency is going to look a little different this week. It's not really a book. It's more of a passage, and it goes perfect with our OG. So if I click on this and take you to it, it's going to be the same passage that's in our OG. So you'll notice on Wednesday how they always have to practice reading a passage. Well, for each day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, they are bringing a paper home, and it has a red stamp on it, and it is the same OG. We needed to take a pause on those other books that come home so we can catch up. It moved on to some skills that were not there yet, but this is an excellent Fluency. This is a typical first grade passage. So if your child building on our OG lessons should be able to read these words. If they're knowing their sight words, they're building on those OG skills, this should be able to be read independently and fluently. So make sure that they're hitting the video on Wednesday to listen to me first and then to read. But these are all what we call very fair words that are very appropriate for first grade right now. And then you can see we're supporting our OG with some drag and drop games that we do to practice reading these words. On Wednesday, your child will be sorting words and practice reading them. So let's go back to our little home page here. Make sure that you hit the daily check-in button right here, so I know that you're doing checking in for attendance and doing the skills for that Wednesday. Or if you are absent this week, we had someone absent last week and they just did not miss a beat. They went on with their learning. So you can do this even on absent days. That would be great. Our weekly reading story skills, you can see what else we're working on here. Language and grammar, we're really working on going back to the capitalization, punctuation, and sentences, knowing what kind of sentence it is. In math, we are starting graphing, organizing our data and interpreting a graph, but we're not forgetting some old things. We're still going to work on tens and ones, place value. We're still going back and hit some math facts, addition facts. We have to keep those, keep reviewing those, keep them fresh in our head. So left the Dr. Seuss here or the virtual library if you want some extra learning. Zern is excellent. It is perfect. It goes right with our math right now. And if your child progresses quickly, then they move into second grade skills. Lexia is also a great way to challenge or support if you need extra learning. Let me know if you have any questions about this week.